Hi friends, we are here with Fun with Sounds. Let's go ahead and pull out our My Book of Sounds for Reading, and we're going to need a green crayon, a yellow crayon, and an orange crayon today, okay? So before we start our job today, let's go ahead and flip the book over. So we are on, this is the cover. We want to be on the back cover, okay? And what I want to do is create a color key on the back. So what I want to do is I'm going to write the word key here. You can write it with me with a pencil. K-E-Y, key. And I'll put 2 dots here, a colon. Okay, so this is called a key. So it's going to be a color guide. So when we start shading in different patterns, then we're going to, this will help us remember how we're going to shade them in. So let's go ahead. The first type of letter pattern that we will see in this book will be the short vowel. So let's go ahead and write that in. Shh. Short, S-H-O-R, short, short, space, vowel, V-O-W-E-L, short vowel. Those would be sounds like a, I, the ones that we have practiced all year with our letter chart. Okay, let's go ahead and put a rectangle around this. What does it say? Short vowel. So our short vowel letter patterns will be shaded in a light green. So get your green crayon and shade that in. Not too dark. We want to be able to read it. So just lightly with your green crayon. Or your colored pencil works as well. Okay. And then another pattern that we will see is the long vowel pattern. A long vowel says its name. So long, L-O-N-G, long, new word, vowel, V-O-W-E-L. So like A, E, I, O, and U. So we'll also put a rectangle around those words, long vowel. And our long vowels are going to be shaded in yellow. So go ahead and get out your yellow crayon or your yellow colored pencil and shade that box in yellow. Okay, so also in this book, we are going to see something called an irregular sound. So let's write this out together. It's a long word, so let's go ahead and start irregular over here. I, R, R, E, G, U, L, A, R, irregular sound. So space, S-O-U-N-D. Now, an irregular means it's not what you would expect based on everything else you know. It's irregular. It's unusual. we will shade that in a light orange. And we should have room for one more item, but we won't add it right now. Later on, we might see some diphthongs, and we will shade them in blue. Let's wait on that, and we'll move in, flip the book over, and we're going to get ready to start. So take your time. If you need extra time, go ahead and pause it here. Okay, friends, so now we are ready to start. We're going to go ahead and open the book. And this is what we call the table of contents. So last week we were focusing in all of the ways that we can make the long A sound. So we did that last week, the long A sound. Today, we're going to start right at on the first page, and we're going to look at the 3 sounds that A by itself can make. So go ahead and open it up and then kind of press it down so you can really get it flat on your work area. Now, please hold this book in a safe spot, and also never go ahead on this book. There is no reason to go ahead, and we will review this book every day that we use the book. We're going to review the book in its entirety every time. So we're always going to constantly review what we have already done in this book. So what is that? Okay, it is an A. It's what we would call a fancy A, right? It's the type of A that you would see in book print, but you probably wouldn't be writing your A that way. So the first example sound for A, if I see an A in English, it could have a short A sound. Let's go ahead and write the letter A here. And a short A sound says ah. What was that? Ah, like apple, right? Let's go ahead and write the word apple. That will be our example word. A, P, P, L, E. Apple. Underlining the A. So that is a short vowel sound. So I am going to shade it in a light green. So sometimes in print, the A can say ah, as in apple. Take your time. If you need to pause it, go ahead. Another sound, which we covered last week, the A, let's go ahead and do a big A, a capital A, and a lowercase a here. The A can also say its own name. It can have the long vowel sound, A, as in April, capital A, purr, O. April. Underline the A, and then we're going to shade that in yellow because it is a long vowel. Okay. And then A also can make one additional sound, which is aw, as in want or awesome. We're going to draw a A. Our example word is want, want. Underline the A. And that is an irregular sound. We're going to shade that in orange. So when you see an A in a word, you know that it has three possible sounds that it can make. It can say A as in apple, A as in April, aw as in want. Okay, so practice these sounds together at home and we will continue to review them.